Hello and welcome to Lascombe Motor Leads. Firstly, please allow me to congratulate you on your recent purchase of the brand new MG5 EV Facelift. In this video, I will take you through the car, exterior, interior and its main functionalities, aiming to proactively try to answer a few questions you may have upon taking delivery of your vehicle, but also you can refer back to this video if you have any questions on how to use the functionalities of your brand new car. So first things first, let's start at the front, and this is how you locate the charging port and how to use it. So simply just push in and there we go. We have our AC, we have our DC. The AC is what you're going to use for your domestic charging, so at home, and both of them you're going to be using them if you want to charge at a station, a charging station. So when you're done, simply just push the covers in. There we go. Push this in and we are done. There we go. We have our lovely LED headlamps, which is brand new to this facelift version, and this being the trophy version has the front mounted camera as well due to the 360 degrees camera. Let me take you round. As you will know, again with the 360 camera, on your door mirrors you have cameras here as well to give you that side view, and also we have keyless entry, so press 1 to lock, press twice to unlock, so you don't need the keys. You have your aluminium roof rails as well if you ever need to carry larger items. Being a true estate car, you can see how big this car is absolutely lovely. Let me take you to the back, and we'll see here the front sensors as rear parking sensors. To open the bonnet, simply below the MG logo, put your fingers there and push up. There's a little button, just press it and press upwards. There we go. Plenty of space on in the boot, and there is a bit of space down below, and we have some space to the left and right hand side, and also you can take all of this out and put it even higher using this, just mounted up here. This you can just scroll up and down and just fully take it off if you need to carry larger items, or just put them upwards. And if you ever need to carry larger items, simply fold the rear seats. So let me show you how to do that. Just come to the rear door, and then behind the seats there's this little lever here. Press it towards you and down. Now let me do it to the other side as well. Again, same idea applies here. Just come behind. There we go. There is a little lever here. Press it towards you and down. The car comes with a 60-40 split. Of course, you can push this downwards and it will fold even more. But there we go, plenty of space, and this is how you do it. To put them up, just push them backwards and they lock automatically. There we go. And then let me do this as well. And here we're in the back of the MG5. This is my driver position, and there's plenty of room here. You have your ISOFIX ports both to the left and right hand side, and also you have the armrest here with cup holder space, being a true family car. In the back as well, in case you haven't noticed, down here we have a USB-C and a USB port, so passengers in the back can charge their mobile or electronic devices while you're on the move. Now let's go into the front. There we go, presented with a beautiful design of the interior of this car. But first things first, let's start from the driver's door, excuse me. We have our electrically adjustable windows and mirrors down here, and then as per the previous MG5, we have the central locking here. So you click here to unlock, click here to lock. Now onto the seats. The driver seats on this trophy version are electronically adjusted. So to bring this forward, simply press this lever to the right, backwards, again vice versa to the left, and then you can do the whole seat upwards. Just press up from here and down with this lever. And then for this side of the seat is this one. To push it backwards, simply press to the left, and upwards, simply press to the right hand side, and just adjust it until you find your perfect driver position. To open the bonnet, right below the steering wheel, there is a little lever here. Just press that and the bonnet opens. It will make a noise so you know that it has unlocked. Now let's get into this lovely car. There we go. To start the car overall, simply press the brake button, and on the left hand side behind the steering wheel we have a start stop. Press this in and here we go. We're introduced with this lovely digital driver's display, which I'm going to show you how to use within this video, so bear with me. Actually, let's just do this now. So to manage essentially your driver's display, this is what you use, the right hand side of the steering wheel. So as you will see on top, we have a number of logos. If I press to the right, there we go. If I press right, it toggles between them, and then there is a little sign here. I hope the camera picks it up, that there is more options. So I just press down and I see a different view. You can see all about the journey, all about the lifetime of this car. You can see your energy flow, tire pressures, your electric information, how the battery is utilized, etc. We can go into settings again by using the left and right arrows on the steering wheel. You can see your adaptive cruise control as well. Any issues with the car? Currently I have the bonnet open. There we go. And that's pretty much it, how you use it. And the whole screen, unlike the previous MG5, is fully digital, which is very, very nice, with some beautiful colors as well on both sides. Again, here we have our voice commands, which they all start with saying hello MG. I'm not going to do it now because the car will start talking to me. And then we have our asterisks, which I'm going to show you in just a little bit how to use. Then we have our the left hand side of the steering wheel. You can increase the volume, decrease the volume, mute the whole car, skip the track or go to the previous, or this also works with radio, take me to the next radio station or to the previous radio station. So you don't need to take your hands off the steering wheel. And then we have our phone button, so you can answer or close calls from here, and then SRC, which allows you to toggle between DAB, FM and AM radio. Now to do your rain wipers is behind the steering wheel on the right hand side. Press upwards, and the more intense it is, the more intense the rain, the higher you should take them up. To indicate you're going to the right, again behind the steering wheel, press upwards, to the left, downwards. There we go. Excuse me. Also behind the steering wheel, we have our lane keep assist, which you can switch on or off. And below that, we have our adaptive cruise control. So as you drive, click this in, which is called set. You just click it and it locks the speed, and then you can use it up or down to manage the distance between you and the car up front, because this car comes with the adaptive cruise control. In order to adjust the overall steering wheel, behind it, there is a little lever. Press it down, and then you can put the steering wheel up or down, and then just lock it as soon as you find the perfect driving position for you. Now let me move to this beautiful console, central console here. Storage space down there. We have cup holder space here. This is your electric handbrake, which in all fairness you will never ever need to use. Why? Let me just display it for a second for you. If I now, the car is ready to go. So if I put it in drive, I slightly rotate this wheel to the right hand side, and I'm now in drive. As you can see, the handbrake is down. If I put it in reverse, same, the handbrake is down. Now if I put it in parking, handbrake is going to come up automatically, and vice versa. Put it in drive, it goes down. So you'll never actually need to use this button. Then we have our auto hill control, which essentially just holds the car when you're on the hill. And then let me show you. To go into drive, rotate this wheel slightly to the right hand side, to put in reverse slightly to the right hand side, to the left hand side, and then in parking just press this inwards and we're in park. This car comes with 3 driver modes which you can change with this button here. As you can see currently we are in comfort, so I'm going to keep that there. If I push this button lower, I'll go into eco mode. If I push it upwards, I go into comfort and then sport. Brilliant. Let me put it back into comfort. Another thing that is nice is KERS, Kinetic Energy Recovery System, which essentially is engine brake, artificial engine braking for the car, because electric cars do not have an engine, so there is no engine braking. This is artificial engine braking, and it also recovers some of the energy of the car while it brakes. So currently we are on strength level 2. If I push it up, I will go to level 3. If I push it down, back to level 2 and 1. And essentially 3 is the higher intensity the brakes are going to be hit when you take your foot off the go pedal. I would say gas, but this is not a petrol car. Of the throttle. There we go. And again, as this is quite nice to have them here, because the newer MGs, all of the new MGs, essentially we don't have any buttons here. You need to go into your main screen and select how to do it, where I think it's very, very easy to just do this while you drive. Super, super simple. Now, let me move into the main screen, the 10.25 inch main screen. This is where you can access everything about your car. So as you very well know, this car comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which you need to plug in with your USBs, which you find down here. So as you will see, we have 2 USB ports and a 12-volt socket, and also a lot of storage space down here, which is kind of neat. The design here, this is lovely. So yeah, for you to use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you need to plug or connect your USB with your mobile device, and it will immediately recognize it, and you can have essentially your mobile on the screen. For charging, this is where you find all your charging information. And we go in. And this will show you information such as the current percentage of the battery, the estimated miles, but it also allows you, by clicking here, this little settings button, it allows you to schedule your charging. So if I press to initiate schedule charging, you can select when the charging starts and what time it ends. So say you can literally just go home, plug it in, and then say to the car, I want you to start charging from 10 to 6. That's all. And then you can take that off, and it just charges as soon as you put it on, as you plug it in. Also, as you know, this car comes with the vehicle to load functionality, which you can access from up here, discharge. There we go. So essentially it allows you to use the energy within the car, the battery, to charge other electronic devices you may have using a 3-plug pin. And this is pretty much everything about the charging of this car. To move backwards from every single screen, we have the shortcut up here of home, or the shortcut down here. Just press that and we go fully backwards. This is where we find our radio stations. As you will see, we have DAB, FM and AM. And if you click down here, there's already some presets where you can find literally a massive amount of massive quantities of radio stations out there, so you can select your favorite ones and then favorite them so they're up here all the time. Again, to move backwards, press either this button or this button from every single screen you're in. Then we have our satellite navigation. Simple, it works like every single other Google map or Waze or anything you ever used before. Let's just accept that and let me show you how to use it. So to place your destination, simply click on the search button there and place either the street or the postcode you want to go to. As you will see, is very, very responsive, very quick, and it finds the information. There we go. Just click go, and we are on our way. I'm going to mute this, and then to cancel, just press X, and we're back into normal. So here, if you click on it, It estimates your range, your remaining range of the car. It will also allow you to find, if you click down here, charging points around you, so you can go and charge your car regardless of where you are. There we go, there's a charging port there, there's a charging port there. So quite handy and good to know on this car. To go back again, click here or the shortcut. Now, this being the trophy, it comes with the heated seats as well, which you can access from AC. There we go, we have the front seats, which can be heated. Just press there, and all of this is touch, so you can select the intensity, and then you can select temperatures as well. There we go, again, touch. You can make it up warmer or colder depending on the day, and then you can switch off everything from here and select the airflow from down here. Now, let me show you some information about the vehicle. So we have our MG Pilot. This is where all of the advanced driver assistance systems live. You can switch everything on or everything off. The car will come with everything on, and I would highly advise you keep it there, because this is a clever car. Just allow it to work for you in the background to keep you and your loved ones safe as much as possibly can all the time. Then we go into convenience, and this is where I'm going to show you what this asterisk does. So currently is set to give me the quick menu. So as soon as I touch it, I press that in, the quick menu comes in. If I press it again, I go back. I can set it up for Google, for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, assuming that I've connected my USB with the car, or the 360 degree touch. Let's just leave it on 360 right now. Let me just press it, and we go into a 360. Let me talk to you, since we're here, about the 360. This is currently, we're in 2D, so we can see from above and also in front, but you can also change the camera angle you wish to see. But also, if that's not enough for you, you can go into the 2D version, 3D version, which gives you a 3D view of your car, giving you also more options and angles to view from. Let me close this and go back. Again, you can access your 360 camera just pressing this button here. Here we are, we just talked about this. And also, when you put the car in reverse, it automatically comes with the reversing camera. And again, you can access the 3D version. Put it back in parking or in drive, and it goes away. Now let's talk about the settings. This is where you can, when you go into settings in general, you can increase or decrease the brightness. You can also select the theme, the background theme, from dark to light, or you can just set it into automatic switching, which essentially, when there's daylight, it's the lights theme, the one you see now, and when it's dark out there, it goes into the dark one to be kinder on the eyes. You can change the language, the time format, the way you see your miles per hour, etc. Then to access your Bluetooth, just click Bluetooth here, and it's as simple as pairing any other device on your phone or anywhere. Just use your mobile phone, go into Bluetooth, and allow it to pair with the car. Then we have our sound settings, our system settings, and then we have our user manual down here. And this is where you find your bind vehicle to connect your MG iSmart application with the car. Essentially, you will need to download the application onto your mobile phone, register with it, and then as soon as you register, you can bind using this QR code that we're going to see here. So you use the camera of your phone to scan this QR code, and essentially that will bind your car with your mobile phone and allow you to perform some activities while you're in your home or at the place of your work, essentially outside of the car, such as window defrosting or initiate air conditioning and stuff like that, which is quite handy to have. Let me return back to home. And this is pretty much everything that this screen does and the functionalities of this car. Also, I haven't mentioned the shortcuts down here. This is, say, for the air conditioning. I can just press that and I just shut off the air conditioning. This is more for my front windscreen defrosting. For my rear one, I can increase the temperature of the air conditioning as well. I can increase the volume, decrease the volume, which I can do from here as well, and also my home button. Yeah, let me just switch the car off now. There we go. And these are mainly the functionalities of your brand new vehicle and how to use them. I hope this video has been helpful and informative. Please use it to refer back to it in the future if you have any questions, but also do feel free to call us here at Lascombe's on 0113 277 6099, and our sales team will be more than happy to talk you through and solve any problems you may have. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and again, congratulations on your new car, and we wish for you to have many happy miles with it. Thank you ever so much.